Good morning, everyone. The next topic in the NLP video is in the NLP subject is finding the structure of the words. So, finding the structure of the words. So, we will discuss about the here we will discuss about the first of all what are the words and their components. So here finding the structure of words. So what are the words? Words are nothing but a tokens. So words can be divided into the parts of the small units which is called as a tokens. So based on these tokens we need to find out the lexemes. So and we need to check the morphemes and we need to see the language, that is typology. So based on these information the components of the words can be divided into the four components we are having for the words. So first one is tokens, and the second one is lexemes, and the third one is morphemes, and the fourth one is typology. So what is the relation between these four components means? First, tokens. Tokens are the divided words in the given sentences. So these tokens doesn't have any meaning. Then from the tokens we need to find out the root word. So root word is nothing but a lexeme. Root word is nothing but a lexeme. So we can call it as a canonical form of the token, or base form of the token, or root word of the token, like that we can call as a lexemes. After that we need to find out the meaning, exact meaning of a particular word. So that is called as a morpheme. Morpheme is nothing but a small unit, subunit or small unit in the given sentence, which is come from the lexeme, which is having the a meaningful information. After that we need to check the typology. Typology means based on the language, based on the natural language, which language the morpheme is belongs, or which language the given input sentence is belong, that we will discuss. So these are the four components we are having for the words. Okay, so first coming to the tokens. So here the tokens means sequence of the characters or units that are treated as a single entities. So tokens means already we discussed so many things, right? So many videos we discussed, right? So in the given input sentence, see, this is your input sentence. So in the given input sentence we can divide the sentence in the form of words. So these words are called as a tokens. So these words are called as a tokens. This procedure dividing like this procedure called as a tokenization. This procedure is called as a tokenization. So here tokens are three types: word tokens, character tokens, and subword tokens. So here in this example, word tokens are love, reading. This is word tokens, that means which is having a single word. Character tokens means I. So this is having a single character, the character tokens. And subword tokens means, see, in this example itself we are seeing all these three types of the tokens. So here newspaper. Newspaper is one word. Subword is paper and news. So this we can find out the types, categories of the tokens. Okay, so then we will go for the next lexemes. Next component is lexemes. So in the just before I discussed, lexeme is a root form, root word, or base word, or canonical form of the word. So for example, see here, the base word of running is running, and ran. The base word of this running and ran is run. So this word we can call it as a root word. So same like that, beautiful is there. So the base word, a canonical word, a root word of this beautiful is beauty. And another example, so here eating. eating. The root word is for eating is eat. So like this we need to find out the root words. So these root words, this and this root words we can call it as a lexemes. Okay, so finding these lexemes from the given word is called as a, this procedure is called as a lemmatization. Okay, so once again I am repeating, see here, finding the lexemes from the given words is called as a lemmatization. This procedure is nothing but a lemmatization. Okay, so here the fundamental unit of meaning associated with a word regardless of its inflections or variations. So the root word must have a fundamental unit of a meaning, and we associated with a word, all these things we need to consider during the lemmatization procedure. Another simple examples here, we choose an larger, largest. So these are the words. So the root word for these larger and largest is large. So this is about the lexemes. Then we'll coming for the third one is, third component is morphemes. So morphemes means smallest unit, smallest unit, the smallest unit in the given sentence which is having a meaning in any language, in any language which is a smallest unit which is having a meaning, that is called as a morphemes. So why we will use a morphemes here? So how we will use a morphemes here? By combining the multiple morphemes we will get the meaningful words. Okay, so many of the morphemes, many of the words can be formed by combining the more than one morpheme. Okay, so here morphemes are two types, free morphemes and based morphemes. So we can consider that free morphemes means stems, that means root words only, the root words. Based morpheme means based on the root word we can add affixes or suffixes, affixes or suffixes to form the new word. So here see a simple example I given, disagreement. So these are the three morphemes, right? This agree is a stem, that means root word. So for this root word we are adding the suffix and prefix. By adding the suffixes and prefixes we are forming a word that is called as a disagreement. So by combining these three morphemes we are forming a meaningful word. Disagreement is having a meaning, right? So we are not agreeing, something like that. So this is the procedure for morphemes, forming the words with morphemes. Okay, then how this morphemes can be formed, how these morphemes can be obtained and combined for forming the new word means by doing the morphological procedure. Okay, so then coming to the fourth component, that is typology. The fourth component is typology. So here remember one very important thing, typology means, what is the main aim of this typology means, in any language we need to find out the common patterns and variations to understand the relationship, to understand the properties of the relationship of the words, all these things. Okay, so here based on the structure of the language, based on the structure of the language, and grammatical features of the language, we can find out the common patterns in the different languages. So here we will consider a simple examples of the languages. First language is isolating language or analytical language. So isolating language or analytical language means the language which is having a few alphabets, few words, no words, so that are comprised of more than one morpheme. So in which language having a very less alphabets, by using that less alphabets only we can found so many morphemes, right? So that means one word having a multiple meanings, like that. So example is China language, Vietnam language, and Thai language. So these languages have a very few or very less words. Then second language we can consider here is synthetic language. So synthetic language means combining more morphemes in one word. So for example, disagreement. So combining a more what is that? Agree is a morpheme, dis is a one kind of morpheme, and ment is a one kind of morpheme. Combining more than words are forming a one word, that is synthetic language. Then agglutinative language. So agglutinative language means, see here, the language is having a more words, but for explaining the simple topic they are using a very complex word for explaining a simple topic. So for example, he is going there, for explaining that he is going there they are using very typical words. So that kind of languages is called as a agglutinative language. So what are the languages we are having here for agglutinative? Korean language, Japanese language, Finnish language, and Tamil language. So you know that in the Tamil language we are having 237 alphabets. 237 alphabets, but I don't know Korean language, Japanese language, Finnish language how many alphabets we are having, but more alphabets is there. Okay, so that's why for explaining a simple topic they are using a complex words. Okay, then fusional language. So fusional language means, oh, 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Fusional language. Okay, so next language is fusional language. Yeah, so fusional language means based on the feature of the morpheme. So based on the feature per morpheme ratio higher than 1. So here they will see that the ratio of the morpheme feature. So how it is, based on that they will explain the different morphemes, they will explain the different sentences. Here examples are Arabic, Sanskrit, and German. So these are the languages having multiple meanings for one word. Okay, multiple meanings for one word. Okay. So next topic is issues and challenges of the words. Okay. So in the next video we'll discuss about the issues and challenges of the words. So hope everyone will understand the topics of words and their components. Okay. Thank you so much.